Hello and welcome. You join me driving around the new Galanza, little front wheel drive hot hatch, and I'm thinking I'm gonna put this one in B class. Feels like it would do pretty good there, and front wheel drive is usually pretty good. It's kind of more fun to tune to me than rear wheel drive, because you can kind of mess with the rear toe and really make the car do some funky things. But yeah, I'm thinking B class. I think this thing would be really good, and I'll test it out and do some online races and see how I compare. But yeah, this thing's pretty fun. Definitely one of my I'm not too sure yet, but probably one of my favorite cars that they've added so far with this game. So yeah, let's make this thing into a B-class beast. Alrighty, and here we are. Let's see what we can do to this thing. No body kit, unfortunately. Any fun stuff? That looks better. Doesn't look like there's gonna be too much going on. Yeah. Do like that. I'm assuming that everyone who has this thing is gonna be putting these parts on. But yeah, they do just kind of look better. Although I do kind of like the rear bumper being like one piece. I think it looks a little better. Okay, and then I like to stop usually when I enter a corner. Yeah, we'll go all the way, get some good suspension, and then the next most important thing, wheels. Not really sure. I kind of like something like this, to be honest. Not really sure what wheels to put on it. Didn't really think about it too much. These look kind of nice. I think I like those the most so far, or something similar. It's a bit too deep. I don't know. Being indecisive as usual. Get through all the colored ones. Ooh. Those look. Ooh, I do kind of like those. I do like those. I'm gonna. Ooh, wait. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with those. So I move on and do something to the car. What's it on? It's on standard tires, stock. I don't really want to go sport. I'll go street for now, because it's enough of a difference for me. And then do this so that the fitment doesn't look absolutely horrible. Looks nicer. Okay. Ooh, now I put those wheels out. This thing, I'm liking it. Yep, already has turbo. Let's just stick a bigger one in there. There's no fun turbo noises. Yeah, oh well. Sounds like a supercharger or something. I like how it sounds stuck. Maybe the intake will change the turbo a little bit. Not really. Let's go for pistons and valves. Maybe just pistons. Throw a diff on it, didn't really matter which one. Throw this. Yeah. See if I can do any little bit of weight saving. Ooh. That works like perfect. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Curious what other engines we can put in this thing though. Civic engine, of course. Some various motorbike engines. I think that's the Corolla engine. Or Yaris, whatever side of the world you're on. Nothing too interesting. At least to me. Man, I'm watching 24 Hours of Le Mans at the moment. About 15 hours and 30 minutes left currently. And I'm a Toyota fan, and they are very much in the lead. And they're not out of sequence like they are sometimes. Makes me very happy. Genesis are doing pretty good at the moment as well. Yeah. And the 50 cars in the pits. I don't know why I muted it when I started recording. Okay. Let's see what color. Ooh. If this was brighter. Ooh. Like a nice bluish purple. Will that Galanza stay? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. I don't know. Kind of like gray, but I want something more vibrant for this car. I'm so mixed on green. I feel like I always do blue. I want to make a car not blue for once in my life. Ooh, red kind of. I hate how it wraps around at the bottom, but it doesn't wrap around at the top. It's very annoying. I like red. I'll do my own brightness here. I feel like a little less saturation would help. Yeah. That's too much. Less. A little darker. A little darker. Yeah, yeah, I like that. That's pretty good. Okay. I like the wheels black. Feels like it fits the car pretty well. Everything else is kind of too small for me to really notice or care. Cool. Let's test drive this thing. But before that, I'm gonna throw some stickers on it because I love stickers. Alrighty, and here we are with the finished thing. Ooh. That was a huge amount of turbo lag. Jeez, I didn't look how much power this thing has. It might be kind of absurd. Oh. Ooh, it's already a little bit slippy. Oh my gosh. This thing's zooming for B class? I like it. It's pretty quick. It's got some major what? Oh, how can I not? Torque steer, there we go. It's got torque steer problems, but you know, who doesn't? That's just the front wheel drive lifestyle. Yeah, I like it. I think this thing would do pretty well. It does feel a little oversteery, and I think it has like way too much power. And it doesn't really help when I'm not really looking where I'm going. How much power does this thing have? Can I see it in here? That's a no. Unless I can. Here, should be able to see. 257 horsepower. It does not feel like that at all. This is under 2,000 pounds. This thing's like a beast. I wasn't really expecting that. I have the diff. So it's a little bit. Not really. Don't really care too much about that. Probably lower this because I don't know, it'll make it look better. Might reduce the camber a little bit just to give it that tiny bit better chance, and maybe move this towards speed. Can I even go that fast? That's a no. I'll put it up a little bit and see how this feels. Gearing is good so far. Oh, it's very front wheel drive. Needs to be in like power band anyway. Ooh, it's tricky. I kind of like it. Maybe that means it's just built horribly. Oh, there's music. There's music. There's no music happening. Da 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 da. Ah, YouTube, don't kill me, please. Okay. I like it. It's very slippy under braking. I'm kind of tempted to see what happens if I lean into it a little bit more. I wanna lean into it a little bit more. I don't have anti-roll bars. Where is, here we go. So I'm gonna just increase rear toe. That 1 degree is far too high. Probably like 6. Okay, let's see what this does for me. Might need a little bit more if I want to use that to... Ooh, no more. I was going to say a little bit more if I want to use it to sort of counteract the understeer. Oh, yeah. Okay, I immediately like this. I don't have... Probably would have been a lot better on sport tires. But then this thing's in A-class. This might be better A-class. but it's a bit more fun in B-Class to me because it's a bit less controllable. I find that fun because I'm a psycho. The diff is pretty good. Could be better, but just the sign fell. I like this. Let's do some racing and see how this fares against what other people got. Oh, stuff is happening. Where's my... Here it is. No, that's the pulsar. Here we go. Looks like the 50 Ferrari is finally getting out. I don't remember. I turned down the TV before the 50 car went in the garage. Okay, Forza. There's like no one else. We'll see how this goes. I'm doing this with sort of the custom racing because I don't really want to play just normal online and just hope to find a B-Class race, so I'm doing this. Ooh, I got the speed. See if we can get the Eclipse ahead. Oh, it's Slidey. it wants, the rear end wants to become the front end. It wants to go back to being rear wheel drive, or it wants to become rear wheel drive. You cannot do that, Galanza. I am sorry. You must stay front wheel drive. That is my wonderful diff going at it. Man, that Eclipse is zooming, but I've kind of taken off from everyone else, so... Yeah, I can't match that thing around the fast corners, it seems. Over third gear corner. Oh my gosh, I put max brakes on it. These tires just aren't quite good enough for what I'm doing. I've never driven this before. Yeah, there's no way that this is like a road race that you can just enter in like free roam or even rivals. Is it? I don't know. If I have done this, it wasn't in B-Class cars. Oh my gosh, I have no idea what I'm doing into that corner. This car is such a mess of oversteer and understeer. It's so funny. But hey, that felt pretty nice. That guy must have... No, he doesn't have a lot of power because he's not really faster than me. He's probably on like standard tires or something. I'd say that's pretty good for a first race. Probably could make the diff a little bit less loose. Probably put it back up to 25. Or maybe somewhere in between. I don't know. I don't really like having a diff that locks a lot on a front wheel drive car. At least one that has way too much power. Probably could have widened the tires as well. I didn't even do that. I thought I did. I usually do that when I get wheels. But But yeah, widening the tires would probably help. And maybe get rid of the weight savings. So there's a little bit more weight going on the car, because it's fine around corners. I say fine. It's all kinds of steering that is the under and over. Which you don't really want, but it's pretty fun. Seems like it's... We got really close. Okay, back to Forza. That guy's gone. Is there always an RX-3? I don't know. Let's see if we can catch up to the Eclipse in this one. Or that Ferrari. I think that Ferrari is new. Very slidey through there. It's not really what you want on the corner right before a long straight, but you know what you gonna do. Oh, I have a lot better braking performance than the line suggests. I can hear the RX-3. Yeah, it seems like the Eclipse is a bit more of a straight line car. Wow, look at it sliding through there. I say wow, that's kind of what I do. Oh god. I used a little bit of handbrake to get through that corner. That was rough. I just don't quite have the pace. I think I definitely should have traded weight savings, because the car was already pretty light, for some wider tires. Because the extra grip would really help. Oh, I was trying to be brave. And I don't like the slowdown. The slowdown's annoying. That is exactly how you get past someone in the corner. Oh gosh, I was too busy laughing. Exactly how you pass someone. Why did he just run into the back of me? No, I'm all out of shape now. I'm sure the RX-3 is quite annoyed at me now. Did break a little earlier than last time. That was probably worse. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the diff is not really helping me. Too much power, not enough grip. Oh god. And my fun solution to counteract the understeer hasn't really helped. But it's kind of fun to drive. There we go. That's a little bit better through there. It handles very interestingly. I feel like if I drove this more often, mess with the tuning a little bit, I could probably make this weird oversteery thing work. It was kind of fun. Oh, the RX-3's gone. Well, Isn't this a great little time attack experience? I do think it would be nice if they like merged the custom race stuff with just the regular Horizon play. Like, if there's a Horizon play session that is moving on, maybe merge it with a sort of custom race session that's just starting. Yeah. Honestly, pretty fun. This track. I have no idea how I'm gonna do here. Of course the Eclipse gets pole. Why is the Eclipse on pole, like, every time? There's a Civic, so I have a front-wheel drive. Oh my god, it's so slidey. That Beamer is also quite slidey. Oh no. Was that first race just with people who sucked? Because my car ain't doing too well. Oh my gosh, they have no grip. The Eclipse also has no grip. Ooh, I want to beat the Eclipse so bad. Come on, Beamer, give me a push. Not through there. I'm gonna meow at him. Oh, I'm in the wrong gear. Oh man. Oh. That was a bit rude by me, but I mean, hey, we got past the Beamer, so all is well. And now the Eclipse is gonna shoot off because I'm too slidey. Wow. Oh man, this thing's a bit of a mess. It is really fun when it works though. That is funny music. I just did the exact same thing that the Eclipse did. The first time I went through that corner and there wasn't someone in front of me. Ooh, that was pretty good through there. Alright. I'm curious to see lap times because that kind of got sabotaged by the Beamer. I'm gonna blame him. I'm slow. Yeah, if you build this thing, great car. Really fun car, honestly. Not fast at all, in the slightest. It's, yet, funny enough, don't make a front-wheel drive car oversteery. It already has enough. And probably less power would help it quite a bit. Better tires. There's a few things I can think of. So yeah, still pretty fun, honestly. While this car isn't good at, probably not really built for racing. I will say that just driving it around is pretty fun. Especially sort of longer, faster corners like this. You just kind of lift off and... Oh yeah, that's nice. Is it this road? Yeah, it was that road. But yeah, this thing's really cool. I'm probably going to... Am I going to change it? I really should. Yeah, I'll probably change it around. Make it a bit better. Probably, I'd say focus a little bit more on grip, since it's so powerful. Probably wider tires. Probably sport tires would go pretty well on it. Maybe lower, get a lesser turbo, put the weight back on so there's more weight on the ground. But yeah, this thing's pretty fun. Like that. I like how it slides in. Not good for actual racing, but definitely fun. Anyway, let me know if you enjoyed it. If you ever make a Galanza, is it a Galanza? I don't know. I have no idea. If you make one, tell me what you did. You do B class as well, A class. S1 I feel like would be a bit mad. But yeah, see you around.